What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's good, man. Um, while it's fresh on my mind, I just want to bring you guys down the rabbit hole. All right. Um, you could call it a conspiracy iceberg. All right. Hey, these theories can be proven by, let's say, your discernment. All right. Because the physical evidence does not want to be utilized. All right. Um, all right. I had this played out in my mind, but this is just what I think. I think the Ukraine Russia war is fake. It's not a real thing. Um, I think Elon Musk is of Asian um, descent. I think he has some Asian people in his family, right, or in his bloodline. Um, a lot of your politicians and celebrities are one and the same. Many of them are related to them, or they sign non-disclosure agreements, and they can't talk about certain things. Um, People go missing um, that are never to be found. Those people are usually there. I'm gonna be real. They're probably sacrifices for these elite groups. They're used as blood sacrifices. That means men, women, children, the elderly, doesn't matter. Um, I'm trying to think of what else. Man, they were just coming to me like hotcakes, and now I can't think of them. Uh, I think all Africans hate Americans, and I think we probably should stop traveling to Africa. That's just my opinion. You can do what you feel, but in my opinion, all Africans hate us, and we should stop going to Africa. Stop traveling there. Especially after I found out about the all the ancient cities are here. We should be exploring America more. Um, a lot of your celebrities, you're gonna see their faces start to disintegrate. Truth, facts, reality, nonfiction. And you got to think about it because some of these celebrities nowadays they look unrecognizable, and these people are well off. They have money. They have access to the best medicines, the best physicians. Am I saying that right? Doctors, right? They have realistically they have the access to the to the best healthcare, right? Because they can afford it. yet a lot of them look weird. The magic that is being used um, to allow um, the entities around us, like the Anunnakis and the reptilians, uh, these Nephilim, um, those that magic is lifting. That's why you see a lot of them starting to glitch on TV, right? And I'm gonna say this to y'all too. When when the magic completely falls, that is when there will be a blackout. I say again, when their magic is completely gone, is when there will be a blackout. All right, meaning that there's no internet, no nothing. You understand? Because then they cannot hide um, what they really are, what they really look like. All right. You see the skin suits? It's a real thing, man. They're doing that to troll people. It's like the Simpsons. It's like that Simpsons episode where Homer pulls off the mask of the politician and they were really aliens. That's the troll. That's the troll. That's the troll. Everybody. All right. They're really trolling. Um, I don't think civilization will see um, another 10 years or 5 years. 5 to 10 years, all civilization will be gone. Um, all the world leaders are evil. All right. All the world leaders are evil. Around the world right now, there are people in quote unquote war-stricken countries. There are people that are hungry, people that are starving. Um, um, there are people suffering all over the planet, and everywhere you see a world leader, they're always smiling and waving at the crowd. That's not realistic. A lot of times, the people in these countries that have these world leaders, they hate them. All right, the real countrymen, they hate their world leaders. Hey, around the world, whether y'all know it or not, the world is ran under an iron fist. The rest of the world, and low key, so is America. There's just a little bit more freedom here, right? But the rest of the world is an iron fist. You see, like here in America, it's like a comedy show. Like here, you can make fun of, I don't know, you can make fun of a world leader here. You do a comedy sketch about them and put it on TV and everything. In other countries, you can't do that. There will be no comedy sketches about some of these world leaders. You understand? You can't even say, I don't like this world leader in public. You will be shot and killed, executed, hanged, um, probably tied up before a firing squad. Right? This is around the world. All right? I'm trying to think what else. I already told y'all the celebrities they're gonna start to look crazy. Now you're going to start to see the utilization of clones and lookalikes. All right, clones and lookalikes. That's what Saddam used during the war. He had a whole bunch of lookalikes. He had a whole bunch of people actually get surgery to look like him and and make appearances as him. All right. If you think the real Saddam Hussein is dead, you're a fool. If you think what's that guy's name? The guy Epstein Island guy. If you think he's dead, you're a fool. All right. um, I believe the real Bill Gates is dead. All right. I think they killed him and cloned him a long time ago. Because I want y'all to think about this. If they wouldn't allow him to monopolize his company, right? They made him break up his company, right? What makes y'all think they would give the same entity or the same person that same freedoms unless they were controlling him? The real Bill Gates, I believe, is dead. I think a lot of your billionaires, the real movers and shakers, I believe a lot of them are really dead. They've been killed, replaced, and cloned. Right? Because Bill Gates now can buy up farmland all over America. When they took his company from him, he's allowed to release millions upon millions of mosquitoes that cause sickness, and nobody says anything to him. And this is the same guy, they took his company. They took his company. All right? He's now promoting and pushing for fake meat. He was telling us about vaccines. A computer guy was talking to the world about vaccines. They took his company from him. This government took his company from him. But now they're giving him the freedom to do all these things now? There will be major conflicts and wars, real ones, soon. The ones we see now are fake. Okay? It's not real. The ones we see now are fake. There will come a time when guns and bombs and missiles and all that stuff will not work. I'll say that again. There's going to come a time when guns, missiles, bombs, they won't work. People are going to have to go back to old school weapons. Swords, knives, axes, hammers, crossbows, bow and arrow, poisonous darts. I don't know, crazy animals. All right? But there's going to come a time when guns, missiles, and bombs are not going to work. All right? So everybody that's tough, that think that they got a gun, when your gun doesn't work, I don't know what's going. I don't know. I don't know what to do for you. If you're tough now because you have a gun, if your gun doesn't work, I feel sorry for you. All right? After the guns jam and the guns don't work anymore, you got to stand on your own. Your own 2 feet. The attacks from wildlife will increase. Wildlife will increase to attack people. The Bigfoot thing, I believe, is fake. If there's a real Bigfoot, he's meant to guard entrances to the underworld. If he's real, there is more going on now underneath our feet than here on the surface of the planet. Let me say it again. There's more going on right now underneath your feet, underneath these secret cities, more than what's happening here on the surface. Right? The secret cities are extremely active now. They're probably working 24/7 trying to complete a lot of these underground cities. Right? A lot of people are going to die soon. Let me say that again. A lot of people are going to die soon. All right? A lot of people are going to die. You got to be honest, man. The shapeshifters and the witches and warlocks that live in this neighborhood, I will go berserk mode and get a lot of y'all out of here when it is time. All the witches and warlocks, the Nagas, the Anunnakis, the fallen angels, all the spiritual wickedness that lives in this neighborhood with me, I will get y'all when it's time. All right? That's why a lot of them in this neighborhood have left already. But a lot of them are brave and they're tough. They're not afraid of me. All right? I've seen a few of them shapeshift. The ones that I've seen shapeshift, or the ones that I know that were literally demons or whatever, another entity, they left this complex. A lot of them moved out. But the ones that are tough, I want you to stay around. All right? Stick around. If you're tough, stick around. All right? Get as much as y'all off the planet as possible. A lot of people you see on the street right now are not human. A lot of people you encounter on your day-to-day travels and journey and whatever, they're not human. I had so many more iceberg theories, but I don't know. They're not coming to me as fluently. They were coming to me like hotcakes just now. Like I said, they're not coming to me. But the key things to remember is that once this quote unquote magic or the spell that they're using on mankind to cloak themselves amongst us, that is when there will be no more internet, no more TV, no more nothing. All right? A lot of your newscasters are either AI or clones or androids. Well, we have a choice between Apple and Android, right? What is Android? You see the little green man, right? That's the Android symbol. It's a little alien. Apple is what's their symbol? Is a bitten apple playing off of religion. This is the last one that I got. I'm gonna keep it real. A long time ago, I had a dream. In this dream, I was like walking up a hill. I probably told this story before. I was walking up a hill, and there was a little boy um, on the hill as I was walking, and he kind of looked scared, but he wasn't like shaking scared, but you could tell something was wrong. And I approached him. I was like, "Hey, you all right?" And all he did was point. He pointed to like the top of it. It was like almost like a hill or like a slope, but you had to climb up to see over the horizon, to see over the valley or whatever. Right? You couldn't see with your naked eye over that little stump, or like I said. So I had to climb up to it. And when I climbed up to it, there was a massive, when I say massive, I mean like think of Godzilla big dragon. It was all black. And it was literally walking, and it was burning the world. It was burning the whole planet. It was a black dragon. Then I hear about Blarion, the Black Dread. And according to this Game of Thrones history stuff, doesn't it seem real? Doesn't that stuff seem real? I know they're taking somebody's ideas from a book, and then they come up with a script, and then they give you the visualization of it through these TV shows and the animations, whatever they're doing for it, right? But doesn't it seem real? Like the history of it, doesn't it seem real? Now that we can see the characters and everything, and now we can see the dragons, doesn't it seem real? And imagine they were dragons bigger than Balerion. Lord, that's scary. But in this dream, this dragon that I seen was burning the planet. He was setting the whole planet on fire. It was a huge black dragon. I told people about this dream and they laughed. And this is long before I did, like I said, I didn't watch Game of Thrones. I never watched the show. I was never into it. This physical year is the first time I've actually learned about the show. 2024, truth, facts, reality, nonfiction. I tell you no lies. I was never paying attention to this show. Hey, and what's his name? Daemon Targaryen. You know who Daemon Targaryen is? Daemon Targaryen is the guy in Ghostbusters 2. He's the guy that's in the painting. That's who Daemon Targaryen is. um, the Targaryens, they're finished. Except for the bastard children all over Westeros. Uh, Another thing, hey, listen, melanated people, we have to stop being mad at black people that are rich. To all the rich black people, I forgive you. I know now why you don't help black people. Because the powers that be will kill you. They're going to send the faceless men to come assassinate you. So all the black billionaires, I forgive you. All the black billionaires around the world, I forgive you. Now I know why you don't help black people. Because they will kill you. It's not about your money. They'll just take your life. They don't care about your money. But their number one rule is don't help black people. Because black people used to run the world. Black people had white people as slaves. It's just the truth. Tell you no lies. But they didn't treat them the same way that they treated us. It was a lot different. Right? Our version of servitude was different. Right? But yes, black people ran the world. This is no conspiracy. This is the truth. Melanated people ran the world. Right? And at one point, white people were subjugated under black people. If you need an example, go look at Europe. If it wasn't for black people, there would be no Europe today. So to the billionaires, the black billionaires around the world, I forgive you. Because you fear for your life. The powers that be could care less about your money. They will just kill you. So black people, let us forgive all our black billionaires. All right? Let's forgive them. Because the powers that be will take their life if they start to help us. To get back to what we once were. Royalty. Kings, lords, queens, ladies, whatever terminology you want to use. Right? Black people, I look at our greatness from the past, and it boggles my mind when I look at us now. The things that we do now to come from black royalty to the things that we're doing now. It makes no sense to me. That's why I know that they clone Tyrone is a real thing. We went from black geniuses and black royalty, black nobility. We were inventors and all this other stuff that we did around the world. And the things that we're doing now, the music, our conversations, our what appears to be our intellectual capacity. After being great inventors and rulers and the stewards of this planet, it doesn't make sense to me. Black people forgive the black billionaires. All right? Because if they try and wake us up and help us get back to what we once were, they will be killed immediately. All right. The iceberg is melting. Prepare yourselves.